Hello, everybody. Okay, so today's mix is a resin mix. It's heavy on the greens. So for all of our green fans, I know there's a lot of you. You're always like, do more green. Today there's green in it, two different versions of a green. While there is a third, it's actually a black AB, which has a lot of green in it. But this one's funny because my brain obviously goes kind of Halloweeny because we're right in that season, right? But also I saw this tumbler and I'm like, that actually goes perfect. And I put prayer changes things, and then it's got the fisherman. And so it's like a kind of a masculine outdoorsy fisherman, but just like the concept of it. And this works beautifully with this. Hello. And then I did this one simple. We did this one simple, but to do like to follow this like a pattern to do your green drips. And it says witch's brew. I thought this would be a very fun, easy pattern to follow that has like a huge impact, because y'all love this one that I have, the Creeping It Real. This is one that Jessica made me like 3 or 4 years ago, and she did the drips. Okay, and you'll love that one. I literally never use it. It's just like a showpiece. I'm afraid to use my favorite tumblers because Ivan's going to stick it in the dishwasher. So this one is an easy like pattern to follow. It looks kind of like it's on black purple satin with the green drips, and then it's got the little witch hats on it. So witch's brew. And then I love me some of this. This is the mix that the glitter option. It's Nick, Ned, and Jamie. Okay, Nick, Ned, and Jamie. That's the glitter bundle for today. I don't know why I'm yawning. Maybe it's just because I'm sitting. I was like, I don't feel super tired today, but I'm yawning. Sorry, guys. Okay. There's a lot of UVDTFs today, and they're good. They're so cute. Now, if you're just popping in, you haven't been with us for a few days, the listings are slightly different than what you've seen for the last couple weeks. The sublimation print and the vinyl print and the tumbler are now on one listing. You guys are way up high in the sky. Yeah. They're now on one listing. So you're gonna see this, and then you're gonna click into it, and you're gonna get a drop down, and you're gonna either select it as a tumbler, as a vinyl print, or as a sublimation print. Okay, look how cute this is. A vinyl wrap. And it says fireproof 1692. You missed one. Salem Witch Club. They burned women, not witches. You missed one. And then it has the pumpkin books, because if you know the history, is more like educational women or women healers and things, and they went after them as witches. So it's like educated women are being burned at the stake. So I put the pumpkin. It's like a whole symbolism, fun thing. So sublimation print, vinyl wrap. You can see it comes together on the other side. So it wraps. Okay. So this one's gonna have the orange and the green in it, because you get the green and the pumpkin stem, and then a lot of the orange and blacks. So this one is up there. Okay, same with the fishing one and the witch one. So we've got the pumpkin and then the fishing one. It says prayer changes things. Okay. Same sublimation print, vinyl print, pre-sublimated tumbler. You pick it how you want it. Okay, and then witch's brew. You choose pre-sublimated tumbler, sublimation print, or vinyl wrap. If you're new to sublimation, this is the way it looks on the sublimation print paper. This is the way it presses onto your tumbler. It's always muted tones on this. It's infusible ink, and so it's always muted on the paper, but this is a sublimated tumbler with that pattern. Your dog ate your birthday cake? Why do I keep yawning? Gee, many Christmas. Okay. Now, you guys, now UVDTFs. We're going to be doing a mix. Oh, there's two vinyl sheets. We have this beauty. Oh, look how pretty this would be. Oof. This would be really pretty with yesterday's rhinestone mix with the rose gold and the crystal clear and the champagne would be so good on this. The rose gold with like, see all this little champagne creamy color. Anywho, and this beautiful vinyl wrap. Now, these are vinyl, pre-printed vinyl sheets, but you can use these like you would other vinyl. Like you can cut a pattern out of this and weed it. You can cut a name out of this and use it. This can be just used like any vinyl, but it's printed. So it's a printed pattern. Okay, now. Okay. Okay, then we have two pre-sublimated sheets. Okay, then we have two full sheet mix. We have Hue Burst. Okay, these are like alcohol ink bursts. You can overlap these and make a really cool view. And so these are going to be like the outer edges of the rainbow. So like the purple side and then the pink, orange, yellow side. No blue or green on this one, just purples, pinks, oranges. Okay, very spring festive. And then this is going to be United Rainbow. This one's going to be all the rainbow splashes. This would be a fun one for an autism awareness or one of those ones for the cancer fights in every color with the all the colors of the ribbons. Yeah. You can't get your full UVDTFs on without a freaking air bubble. Do you have a squeegee? And if you do have an air bubble, just take a craft knife and poke the teeniest, or a pin, literally a needle or a pin, just go pink, one little needle prick, and then push the air towards that needle prick hole and it goes away. And you will not be able to see the needle prick. Like just literally, not a slice, a little pinhole, and then the air will come out. Are you talking UVDTFs or vinyl? Vinyl is harder than a UVDTF. Okay. Now, these are our sassy little funny little guys. And this one, don't be a peckerhead. Little baby chicken. Okay. Don't be a basshole. I'm so sorry. These crack me up. So stinking cute. Zilly would love this one. I'm not going to read this one out loud. And so ducking cute. So those are for today. This would be really cute on a new baby bottle or a cute little picture frame, like with a new baby photo or like your grandkids' photos. Kiddos, my kiddos would love it. This would be funny just on the back of your car. These would be funny on the back of your car. I'm not gonna lie. They'll only last like a year maybe in the heat and rain, but mine lasted 2 years and the letters are just starting to come off. I washed my car, I'm missing like 6 letters. But these would be really funny on the back of your car. I mean, I'm not gonna put them on my car. I only put one on my car to test it, actually. I don't put stuff on my car. And I only put one on there just to test it because you guys were asking if it would work. So I'm like, well, I'm going to be out here in the Texas heat and the thunder showers. I'm going to see how it goes. And yeah, it definitely lasted a year. So I would say a year for sure. Because I'm not really sure when those letters came off. Okay. I'm using my snack cup. I've never done anything with my snack cup. I actually thought I thought I mailed my one snack cup to Jessica because she did such a good job with hers. And then I found it didn't have a lid. It was just in my, when I was packing, I found it with no lid. It throws me off because it's heavy still. So my brain tells me there should be water in there because it's got that empty snack cup on the bottom. Okay, here we go. You guys ready for the rhinestone mix? Okay. Resin rhinestone mix. for all of our green lovers, it's going to be a heavy green presence today, but it's a very spooky Halloween, but green fun. It can go for anything you need the bright. So we have all these tumblers, and I know you guys very well. Green is not your, green does not sell as well. It's not like, I know us, we like our jewel tones. But you guys, when you get tumblers like this and you need that lime green or you need a green in there, and then you have no greens because we were like, doing a little, yeah, there's some bright green in this, or you need the neon green, or the other peacock feather one that I'm working up that I have up at my house, you need a green for, or like this guy, you need some greens, but it's, you gotta buy your greens. You gotta buy your greens. And I know that the greens don't sell as well because even like we had a flub on an order once and I needed to get green last minute. So we were actually trying to locate them here in the United States. And I couldn't even find them here in the United States because other rhinestone people who sell rhinestones didn't carry green either because they're like, no one buys it. I was like, what the heck? Yes, I did. I believe everyone's If It Fits It ships are done. You're not a green lover, but you love the neons. Yes, but I'm just saying, like, you need greens for some of these little details in here. And if you don't get it, if you never buy the greens, you're not going to have the greens for like your little green leaves. Oh, you just ordered. I was just going to say, unless it was ordered not on the May 8th, I might not have packed it then yet. I think there was 3 that I still have to pack. So that might have been one of them. Okay, let's do our rhinestones. Let's do it. I think I can fit this one in a glass bowl. We're gonna go glass bowl. I prefer the glass bowl. Also digging around, guess what I found? This is definitely gonna get rhinestoned and it's definitely going with. I found my ice cream bucket that you can put your Ben and Jerry's down in there and then it keeps it super cold. Heck yes. That's getting packed in my to California box. California go. Okay. Here we go. So like I said, this one's going to have a heavy green presence. It actually has blue and black, but the black is an AB, so it has a real pretty, it's got a very unique flash that comes off of it. You'll see. This is a resin mix. I marked this one down, and it is only $10.50 or $10. I can't remember if I went $10.50 or $10. Either way, I marked it down. I think it's $10. I'm going to check because I don't want to misspeak. I just did it, but I already forgot. Um, marked down to 10.50. Okay. So this one is a very good deal. So if you were just getting into rhinestones, this one is a very, very, very good deal price wise. You're going to get 50 grams of stones. It's only $10.50. Okay, here we go. We're going to put in our green. So this is going to be it's like apple green. Okay, this is going to be apple green, witch's brew green. This is like the slime coming out, the slimy sludge coming out of your witch's brew pots. And you can see they have an AB on them. So they're like an opalescent lime green. This is going to be a good green for your peacock feathers, y'all. So I got to make sure all those little bitties go in there. Okay, so we got our apple green. Hi. Can you do your vinyl and sublimation wraps on t-shirts with heat press? You can do the sublimation wraps. You cannot do the vinyl. The sublimation prints will heat press onto shirts. Yep. Yes. They are just sublimation prints. You can put them right onto t-shirts. Absolutely. Especially ones like this one. Or like the character swirl, because this has got no background. You can do the ones that look like, well, I put them all away. The ones that, hold on, they're down underneath the tumblers. Like, it's possible to, like this, the witch's brew, you can put this onto a tumbler, but it's going to have, you know, a box. I mean, you can put this onto a shirt, but if you put it onto a white shirt, it's going to be a white shirt with a square print on it. The vinyl gets wrapped around tumblers. So you can take the vinyl and a stainless steel tumbler. This, I'm using this first to show you guys other things, but you take the vinyl and you can wrap the vinyl. You cut it to size. These are not fit to any particular size. And you can take the vinyl and wrap it onto a tumbler and cut it to size and how you want it. And then like glitter the butt, glitter that you can leave some top at the top, glitter the top edge, glitter the butt, and epoxy over it. Or you can put it on your Cricut machine and cut a name out of it and use that, or cut it into slices and do something like this. Wrap it and do something like this with your vinyl. And then glitter parts of the tumbler and wrap the rest. This one's not a finished tumbler, by the way. Yep. Okay, here we go. The vinyl is just an option for if you don't want to buy the pre-sublimated tumbler and you've already got a bunch of 20-ounce tumblers at your house. You can wrap the vinyl on it, or you can buy a sublimation print and wrap the print on it as well and do it yourself. Okay, so here we go. So this is green color number 1. And then we're going to go in with green color number 2. This is going to be like a grass green. This green. This is my limeade. This is such a fun green. Okay. This is actually a really, they're both good peacock greens. This is going to be a more realistic, like lifelike peacock green. The first green is going to be a little bit more artificial, but the way I like a bright, fun, bright peacock green, kind of like how I've got my Calaveras going. Oh, no worries, April. Happy to answer questions. Happy to answer questions. Yeah, if you do not have a tumbler press, then I don't recommend the sublimation prints because you won't be able to get it onto your tumbler. Yeah, very citrine for sure. But yes, you can do the print right onto any polyester fabric. You want to have at least 60% polyester print, at least 60% polyester in the fabric. You can do socks, polyester socks too. I have a whole pack of socks to do. Okay, sorry, I've got 2 of these greens. So if you're just jumping in, we have a really fun fishing tumbler because the colors today went perfectly with this one fishing image that I had, and I love them together. So I thought that these colors would accent that really, really well. And then we have 2 fun Halloween ones. Okay, we're gonna get our greens mixed together. This one does have, there's Sorry, there's a weird little. Okay. Our two greens. This is a good St. Patty's Day one, but this is also just, oh, you know what this reminds me of? Baking Spirits Bright. Last Christmas, we did a fun gingerbread styled cup, and it was all greens and gingerbread, like green, Christmas greenery, then gingerbreads. Okay. This is a new resin tumbler color, a resin stone color. I know, it's super pretty. This is going to be a new resin stone color. This kind of reminds me if you take our glitter color Curtis, which is a white opalescent chunky, and you put it on a black base. This is what it makes me think of. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Ah. Like it always looks pretty through the plastic and you're like, ooh, that's a pretty stone. And then you see it in real life. So here we go. Look at this beauty. Oh, see, I would get this mix just for this. I mean, I would get it because you always need green, and even if you just need a little here, a little there, in most of your tumblers. But look at this one. These are resin stones. These look so shimmery. These look like glass stones. Let me see. Where's my tray? All right, y'all. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but this little purple tray is back in stock. Our little clasping closing tray. Look at those. Those are crazy. So this is actually a black stone with an aura over the top. Oh, that's crazy. See, yeah, I would get it. I love this. This one is good. She be good. So this is our mix so far. Oh, look how pretty this. I mean, this is really. I would get this one if I'm going to be doing the calaveras, anything with peacock feathers. This peacock feather for the green in this tail, in this peacock feather. Even the let them one. So pretty. Okay. And then we've got our royal blue. Okay, and then we've got our royal blue. Oh, wow. These are so pretty. With AB. I just freaking love. And this is a hard one for me because, like I said, it's not my normal color wheel. It's not my fave side of the color wheel, but I can appreciate a pretty stone. And this mix, I can see 95 uses for it. I mean, I'm literally staring at peacock feathers in one of my tumblers. And this is perfect for the blue of the eye of a peacock feather. Kentucky blue, oh yeah. Cornflower blue. Okay. A little bitty guys in there. Okay, and then just a little bit left of center, just for a little bit of accent. Neon orange. Just a little sprinkle of that bright orange. So now does this tumbler make more sense? Now that you guys see this, look at all those colors into here. See this? I saw this. I was like, oh, this is this 100%. And you see now where I'm like the green drip of this guy? Yes. And then using that more like grass green on your stem of your pumpkin and in the binder of your books. And then using the orange here. Yes. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be dominated by greens and then have a little sprinkling of that really pretty cornflower blue, Kentucky blue, and a little bit of that neon creamsicle dreamsicle orange. And there is our fun spooky Halloween, very traditional fun Halloween, but also just a mix of all these colors that we're going to use on various tumblers. This is like when we get this lime green color, it's like the Tinkerbell Rebel Fairy that we did. There was a couple that we did with the lime green in it, and it sold out quickly. And then everybody's like, we need green," and I'm like, "It's gone. Sorry." So I specifically went in and made sure we did one with heavy greens for all y'all. With your greens. Plus, you guys do ask, are you ever going to do a green collection? I got you. Other side of the everyone who loves the other side of the color wheel for me, we got you. There we go. But this mix is so good for this. Okay. There are about 20 of yesterday's mini mix, 20 of yesterday's mix available. And there's about 10 of the winter blues available. If you missed the very beginning of this live, let me show you guys what's also available today. Ooh, I gotta reorganize here. Okay, up on the website, individual vinyls. Will the RVD be posted soon on site? I don't know. That's not my lane. I would say yes. 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 Um, Vinyl wrap #1. Vinyl full sheet #1. Sorry, my brain had to shift over. Is doing RBD and this at the same time. Vinyl full sheet. 2 different prints. Okay. These are up and available on the website. You can cut names out of these. You can cut these into slices. You can make V-splits. You can do your chevrons out of these. all your different fun little designs. The tumbler Witch's Brew up on the website. You'll have a drop-down menu, and you can either select it as a printed tumbler, a sublimated tumbler, a vinyl wrap, or sublimation print. Okay, just when you go to the listing, there will be a drop-down menu option, and you've just got to select how you want it. The tumbler that I just showed you, which the Fisher, and it says prayer changes things. You can again select this as a vinyl print, a sublimation print, or a tumbler. And then you've got the Salem Witch Trials. It says fireproof, 1969. You missed one. Salem Witch Club. They burned women, not witches. And then it's got the books, the pumpkin. Okay. Do I? Yes, she's in her little bed. Okay, so this one drop down menu, you can select it as a tumbler or a sublimation print or vinyl wrap. Okay, those are the 3 tumblers for today that we launched: sublimation prints, vinyl wraps, and tumblers. And then we have the full sheets. We got 2 full sheets of UVDTFs. Okay, these are the they kind of look like alcohol ink splatters. And this one is called United Rainbow, and this one is called Hue Burst. Okay, so you get a full sheet mix of these. These would look really cute with like this on a tumbler. Do a black, like Flynn, all your whole tumbler in Flynn. Get it nice and smooth, splatter these all over it, and then put this on there. Okay, so then we have UVDTF number 1, UVDTF number 2, UVDTF number 3, number 4, and number 5. Yes, I am live much earlier today because Ivan's schedule is so wonky. I'm not sure when he's going to be home. I don't have Diane this week, so I have to kind of go live when the baby's sleeping. And so I get my little window. So my lives are going to be kind of probably quick and in the middle of the day today and tomorrow, since Diane doesn't get back from her vacation. And oh, she just makes the wrong things. She doesn't get back from her vacation until next week. And so my lives are a little chaotic this week. I told you it's like Chaos Friday, but every day. Aren't they fun? Yeah, they're hilarious. They cracked me up. So y'all have fun. I'm going to jam just because that baby should be waking up probably anytime. And I try to get up there before she wakes up. So I will see you guys later. If Ivan gets home early enough and I can jam down here and do some crafting, we will. But I may not see you until tomorrow. All right. Bye, everybody.